playing Farming Simulator 19 on Glen Isla, and you folks, there's watching paint dry, which is, dreadfully exciting, but then there's watching poplars get planted, which, given your choice between watching paint dry and poplars get planted, I mean, oh boy. Anyway, working on planting poplars here, at least the hired worker is anyway. I have had no part of that at all other than hiring the worker. Yes, there's no way Randy is planting poplars one row at a time by himself with that planter. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, field 8 here is almost planted. He's, maybe halfway done. What I'm doing is I'm going across it with a second pass here, so you can see it almost plants the entire field here. I'm not sure how many poplars we're going to need, so we're just going to make sure this field is well planted, and hopefully that will be enough. It is costing a little bit to plant the field because I just left the hired worker on buy seeds. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be rather expensive to leave that on, and I was considering turning it off. But actually not bad. Not bad. So, anyway, this episode, since last episode, by the way, I've gone ahead and finished the harvesting, finished planting all the fields except for the ones down in this corner of the map here, 22, 23, 24, and 21. I want to get corn planted in those fields because my next goal here is to get pigs. So we're going to try to get pigs going here. Again, this is the challenge map between myself and Thomas McConsole here. So again, make sure you go over and check out his channel, see what he's up to over there as far as the challenge goes. Again, got all the challenges listed down below. And of course, baling poplars is one of them. So that's the reason we're planting the poplars there. Which reminds me, we do have to discuss with McConsole as to what he exactly wants to do with that. If we're going to stick with the plan we had mentioned was roughly like 100 bales. I don't know if we're going to stick with that or not, but that was, like I said, the initial plan. Anyway, in order to plant corn here, I am going to need a corn planter, and I've been kind of going back and forth debating what corn planter I want to get. We got the DB60, which I think is a little big for this map. Not that I wouldn't mind having a DB60. That's a nice size planter. Thought about the Great Plains here. It is no-till. Almost. Oh, it's actually, a little bit bigger than the DB60, actually. It's a little bit cheaper, though, too. That's kind of a nice thing. Except I don't think there's fertilizer on this one. Of course, I've got like 3 or 4 versions of this mod here. I really need to go through and clean these up. I've got this one here. See directly, yeah, okay. No-till. I've also got this one that claims to be no-till. And I don't know what the difference here is. And then, of course, there's the in-game one. Oh, and we pointed this out before, everyone, back when I used this planter. It's interesting. If you go to the Great Plains website and look at this seeder, they tote its no-till planting abilities. Does it have no-till in the game? No. Just, I don't know, weird. But anyway, the planter I actually thought I was going to go with here, and I'm kind of trying to stick with a little more of a European theme with my mods here. I was debating between the Horsch and the tempo here. I think we're going to go with the tempo here. I don't believe I've used this particular seeder before. It's not too bad on the price tag. It does seed and fertilize. And I figure with corn, we kind of have to plow the field anyway. So if it doesn't no-till, oh well. Not really that big of a deal if you ask me. So let's grab a tractor here. Do I want to grab this tractor? Yeah, I guess that'll work. Actually, I think this is my biggest tractor. I was planning on getting another plow here as well. Let's stop here a minute. And I was kind of looking in the shop for that as well, plows. I was considering just going with a John Deere 2623, which would be an excellent choice if you ask me. But again, trying to stick with the theme of using some different mods here. Obviously, I've got the chisel plow here. Let's show you. That's more American than anything if you ask me. But hey, it's a great plow. I've also got the 2720. That's probably a little more American as well. So I was thinking, should we go with a Horsch Joker? This isn't really probably the most realistic of plows. Definitely don't want to go with one of these things. We're not going with any silly mold board plows. That's just ridiculous. So yeah, I mean this, yeah, the Horsch Joker 260. We could probably pull that. 12.2 meters. That's pretty reasonable on width. The other option, like I said, we just go with the John Deere 2623 disc. What's the price tag difference here, by the way? This takes 400 horsepower. What's the horsepower on this? 260, 12.2 meters. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a pretty good plow to go with. I think let's give it a try here. And you know what? I'm actually going to put this tractor on that then, and I'll grab another tractor here to put on the planter. Speaking of tractors, I do want to get another tractor here because I am running out of tractors here again. With all the work we have going on this map here at times, it's like, wow. I've got, what do I got, 5 tractors now? Or no, is it 4? Got the Massey Ferguson. I've got the 7920. We got the 4955. We got the 4440. Only 4 tractors? Maybe it's only 4 tractors. That's definitely why I'm running out of tractors then. So debating if I want to purchase that right away here or wait till we get the pigs. Obviously, I don't probably have quite enough money to purchase the pigs anymore now that I purchased all this equipment, but I figure there's no sense purchasing pigs if we don't have the food to feed them. Okay, so I'm just going to hire a worker on this. That should work, hopefully. Hopefully this tractor will pull it. I forget how much horsepower this tractor has here again. Okay, there we go. Anyway, speaking of tractors, you folks can let me know what tractor I should get next. I've been looking at a couple of different tractors here, kind of trying to decide. I was thinking about going with the John Deere 8530 here. This happens to be the American version of it, but can I get dual weights? Interesting. Hair wheels. Oh my goodness, it's kind of narrow. Kind of narrow with weights. Yeah, I guess I don't really have a European tire option for this, so we'd probably go like duals all the way around or rear duals or something like that. What's the difference here? Oh, weights, right. Wow, that is a lot of weights on the back of that tractor, everyone. Wow. But yeah, I was thinking, maybe go like a 8230 or something like that. Or actually, what's this go up to? 8530. It's actually not that much more if we went with the 85. Yeah, that would give us a nice 360 horsepower, wouldn't it? Yeah, we could go up to like an 8530 here, 360 horsepower. That's pretty good. I'm not sure. Oh, yes, max out the weight on the front. Actually, it'd be nice if I actually had the European version here at this point, wouldn't it? Actually, I think I got rid of that when I replaced it with the American version, so I do probably have it yet. I suppose I could put that one in the game. The other thing I was looking at was is this under large? Don't remember if it's under large. I also have the 30 series. We could go with the 84 and the old 8000 series here as well. That might be a good choice. That gives us 200. Oh, it's only at 225 horsepower. Oh, we can bump it up to 235, I guess. Thought that tractor would have more horsepower than that, but yeah, that's actually not that much. Where's the 30 series? Well, wherever the 30 series is here, I consider getting like a 7930. We could also maybe get like a bigger Massey Ferguson, bump it up to a 400 horsepower Massey Ferguson 8737. Again, everyone trying to stick with a little bit more European theme here with the equipment. Tractors that, I maybe typically wouldn't use. So that's kind of my idea here. Yes, saving content. Okay, let's apparently my 7920 is, doesn't look like the 7920 is in the way. No, the 7920 is not in the way. The game has, in fact, crashed here. Something with a hired worker and plows just is not working right on this map. I don't know why. Well, anyway, everyone, we'll be back. Let me sort this out here a minute. Okay, everyone, so we're back here, and what I have to do is I can't hire a worker for that. Completely forget about that all the time there. So, yeah, what I need to do is set up course play to plow this field. So, field edge path 21. Let's see what's there, 12.2. Let's just bump that down to 12. Again, I like a little bit overlap myself. And then we'll bump it back up to 12. There we go. Starting location, we'll just do the current location here. And then everything should be good. Yeah, like I said, for some reason, the hired worker on this map, when you hire him, he gets to the opposite end of the field and it crashes the game. Yeah, don't know why. Haven't taken the time to figure it out. Seems like it's just this map, too. You know what? I probably don't need a headland. So yeah, like I said, seems like it's just this map as well that I've noticed this problem with. So, that generate a course? I don't see a course here. Okay, that is odd. What did I do wrong here? Currently loaded. No, I want... Oh, do I have a course load? That's why. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Back to this. Field 21. Current, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that should be good. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So let's save that here. Field 21, 12-meter plow. That'll be a little bigger than our current 6-meter plow. And first waypoint, please, and drive the course. Wait, did I fertilize this field? Let's see what's here, cause... No, I have not. Seeing as how I'm plowing it, I might as well put some fertilizer on here first. Let's, you over here a minute. Now we can start you. Okay, then we're going to need one more tractor here yet to run a planter. Let's see, what do I have left? Again, looking like I need another tractor. This tractor probably will not pull that planter. John Deere 4440. I've got a... Yeah, there it is. 4955. Oh, you're... Oh, that's right. I need to rehire you two now, don't I? Right. And if I rehire you on this end, you're probably going to go the wrong direction. So why don't I start you on this end of the field? Oh, so I'm out of tractors here at this point, aren't I? Maybe I'm going to have to buy this tractor this episode. Like he's in about the right spot. I guess he's in about the right spot. Like I said, all this does is he plants kind of the missing rows here, so we get a little bit denser on the poplars on this field here. Use up all the available land. Again, maybe not the most realistic that way, but yeah, fills in the gaps, so to speak. Okay, so yes, like I said, I am out of tractors, aren't I? Let's, we could do it, what I've seen done on the multiplayer servers and pull our planter with a combine. Yeah, I think not. Let's, where is that 7930? Let's just take a quick look at that here a minute. They got the 10 series, there's the 20, there's the 30 series. Okay, what is a 7930 going to get me here? Full options, oh boy. 7930, that's going to be 250 horsepower for $120,000. That's not bad on a price tag. That should definitely pull a planter. What do the full options here do? Warning signs, GPS, terminals, just standard. That should be good. Yes, logo, right. Just standard. I don't think we need anything there. Wheels. Let's go with wheel weights. Wide tires with weights. Sure. That seems very European to me. $117,000. Okay, now we got a tractor to pull our planter with as well. Then our next purchase, maybe we'll get that 8530 or something. We'll see once here. Maybe we'll get something different. And I suppose we should fill this up here first. Do I have everything we need for this? I think we do. Seems like it's been a while since I've had to use my refill silos down here. Every now and then I got to swing by, fertilizer and seed and stuff like that, but not very often. Interesting sound on this tractor. Definitely seems like it's a little different. Okay, I don't know about you folks, but I don't think we're going to make that turn. So let's go with my usual trick here. We turn into this field here first, which is the field I'm going to start planting, by the way. We're going to start on this field, and then we'll come back to 21 there. I guess we could start there, too, because we shouldn't catch up with the plow. Well, actually, we're about the same width, aren't we? So he might. 12-meter plow, 12-meter planter, so you never know. Okay, and seed. which I'm actually sitting next to the fertilizer silo, right? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was interesting. And even though we're, like, I would argue closer to the fertilizer silo, it fills up with seed. Interesting. Oh, and the cover does open underneath there, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it. But if we tell the cover to open, you can actually see the fertilizer. And I guess the seed, where's... Oh, the seed must go in there then, right? So this is not a central tank on here. There's a fertilizer in the middle. And then the seed must be on each one of the row units, it looks like. Yeah, not particularly sure if I've ever used this planter before or not. So, again, like I was saying, that's kind of why I try some different equipment here for this series. And, okay, no, I forgot to fertilize this field before I plowed it into... Oh, well, we can fertilize it afterwards then. Whoa, should have got the 8530. Should have got the 8530, apparently. Wow. You are going to struggle pulling that up. Well, this is a pretty good hill, I guess, I suppose. Unless the Massey Ferguson's any bigger. I don't know if it is or not. This is probably about our biggest tractor here. Massey, no, I've got... That must be the medium Massey here, then. Which has... Oh, okay, the Massey does have a little bit more horsepower. 280, then. We could try that here if that's going to be a problem. So I do kind of want to have that on the plow, because like I said, the plow is probably our largest piece of equipment here at this point for horsepower. At least I would think so, anyway. Okay, so on that note, we got corn being planted, and again, that's going to be for the pigs there. I don't know, we might not need all of that corn for the pigs, but definitely the majority of it will go to the pigs. And then at some point, too, we definitely need to get into some serious corn chopping here. So that'll probably, once we get the animals all taken care of. Speaking of animals, how are we looking over here? The chickens are doing their things, I guess, and the horses are doing their things as well. Why are you not clean? Interesting. I haven't really ridden these horses that much, so I'm not sure why one of them would be dirty. I guess we got to find that horse here a minute. Ride Vanity. Okay. There's Maggie. Okay. Check the rest of the horses here. 2 minutes. Yeah, looks like the rest of them are all clean. Okay, good. I guess I did ride one horse there for like a little bit. So that must have been the horse we rode there. Again, thanks to the hired horse helper mod. That definitely makes taking care of the horses much easier. And as I've said before, definitely, in my opinion, makes the horses very, very OP in a way. But anyway, let's see what's here. Yeah, we might as well just maybe take over for one of these hired workers here, seeing as how I'm not really doing anything at the moment. Oh, you're done, aren't you? Okay, well, let's... did you actually finish all this? Now you got a little bit left. Let's finish that up here ourselves a minute. And we'll see what we got for some comments here. Of course, tomorrow, by the way, starts my new map, my new single-player map series there. And that is going to be Wind Chaser. So for those of you following along on the live streams there, I did a live stream last week. We kind of went around, looked at the map, bought some equipment. We're still probably going to need to buy a lot more equipment yet. I think I got some property purchased as well. So we're kind of sort of getting started on the map. But yeah, we definitely got a ways to go on there as far as getting set up and stuff. But yeah, for those of you looking forward to that series, like I said, tomorrow's episode will be the first official episode there on Wind Chaser. And I'm going to probably try to do maybe a live stream or more, or maybe more live streams too. But at least another live stream this week on it. So again, stay tuned for that. Like I said, we definitely need to get some more equipment yet. So you folks can offer some input there if you like. Okay, let's see what's here. The rest of these fields... Oh, you know what? Hey, can we fertilize poplars? I think we can, right? Maybe I'm going to do that here first. I was going to start spraying, but let's maybe see if we can fertilize some poplars. I just happened to look at that. I thought I had all the fields taken care of, but field 8, nothing. When I left this tractor running. It's tisk. I think we can just cross here if I remember correctly. Anyway, let's read a few comments here a moment. Cowboy was saying, this is the one. No, next field over. This is what, grass field, right? Yeah, 25. Oh, which again, for the challenges, by the way, we do have to own the entire map. We are not too far away from that at this point, really. The only big piece of property I think we need to buy yet is in the corner there. What is that? Oh, not that button. Basically field 1 and that red dot. That's like the big piece of land we got to buy. That's about it. The rest is pretty small and kind of worthless if you ask me. But anyway, starting this end scenes how he is still planting yet. Very narrow field here, by the way. If I do this right, I think I can get this all in 2 passes, which means I will have to wait for him to finish up planting here before I start the next pass. Gonna be good. Yeah, it looks like that's good. Let's see what's here. So, yes, comments. Cowboy was saying Ravenport will be missed. Do a John Deere farm on Windchaser. Well, I think we got a pretty good start on a John Deere farm on Windchaser. Medic MS was saying it's been a fun series on Ravenport. Yes, it has. Definitely had a good time there on Ravenport. Especially once we kind of got to the center of the map and stuff started getting a little bit bigger. Where we started out was like, wow, this is bad. This is terrible. But yeah, once we got going, the map wasn't too bad. The Case Farmer was saying, is the Ravenport map any good? It's not bad. It definitely wouldn't probably rank the